EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon from the Wetlands, we bring you live third-round coverage of the Florida Classic. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. She's got a commanding lead on the rest of the field as she has been sensational so far. And that should be just fine. A good drive there to get the Saturday round underway. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. That is so well done. On into on this opening hole, Frank, at a good chance here for, at a minimum, a birdie to start the round.
Not often you start on a par 5, and not often you reach the green in 2 or have an eagle putt.
Oh, hello. How about that on the first hole? A long one for eagle to get the round underway. Whoa. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. This one's going to need to carry some pace with it. A long one for birdie. Back up the slope. That's a good putt there to save her par. She's going to remain at 29 under par. This may be a touch right. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Good clean contact and a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up. We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
Dead center on the lead. Got to keep the pace up and get it up the hill.
Okay, that ball safely on the green. 18 feet from the bottom of the cup. Oh, good run going here early. This is birdies at 3 and 4, and that's going to get her to 31 under par.
This round's been a clinic so far, and that's another great drive and another good opportunity to make another birdie.
didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that. Really, I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And she'll stay right where she is, well under par. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. From the fairway, Nota, her second coming up.
Now she's looking at 154 yards to the hole, pin all the way on the right.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
This is a 16-footer. That's a bit offline, and it'll leave a good 4 feet coming back. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and she's going to remain right where she is.
This round's been a clinic so far, and that's another great drive and another good opportunity to make another birdie.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. Nope.
Well, like the old saying goes, never up, never in, and that definitely applies here.
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And she'll stay right where she is, well under par. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Oh, yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And with it, she'll move to 32 under par. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. Now this for another birdie. Ah, the line. Perfect there. And that's in for a birdie. Okay, a friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface. Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. And that's going to move her now to 34 under par. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. This one's looking good.
Could have just done with a little bit more for breakfast, just a little short. Maybe I'm being harsh. It's a good shot.
That's going to slide by to the left. Good work to get into that position, but couldn't finish it off. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and she's going to remain right where she is. Boy, she just seems to be on autopilot right about now. That, another good drive off the tee. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot. Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
Second shot forthcoming from the left side of this fairway.
That's a really solid shot. Smack bang into the middle of the green. She should be happy.
Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Sensational. What a putt there from a long way out. That somehow goes down for a birdie. And that's going to move her to 37 under par. Impressive. Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good. That is highly skilled right there. Just held it off against that breeze. Beautifully done. Chance now for another birdie. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And she will move now to 38 under par. It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5 the second, you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind beat back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just let that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. I'm thinking about 90 yards from here.
Well, no surprise. We've already seen some great iron shots this week, but that is another one.
Coming off the eagle, this for birdie. Well played there, a birdie here at 16. And she'll move even further under par. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And she'll stay right where she is. Well under par. Is starting up the right side. Oh, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Now this for another birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. So a final look at the leaderboard, and this has just been a runaway so far. Our featured golfer miles in front with 18 left to play.
I'm still scratching my head trying to find the difference between, a featured player and the rest of the field, but it's just better off the tee, better approach shots, better putting, different league.